Okay. Hello, we're here with room 17.
Hello. Hi.
You have three games that you will present.
Yeah.
We start with. Hello. You are?
I'm Anders Johansson. I'm operations manager at room 17. And we all work with the design and stuff with our games. So yeah, that's who I am basically.
And you are?
Anka, I'm a creative lead of Room 17 and I have the best job.
Okay, so we start with this family-friendly game,
Yeah.
Museum Rush.
Yes, Museum Rush was our first Kickstarter just when we had started up the company. It's a game designed by Rizab Gwyn and it succeeded well on Kickstarter, and we also brought it out now for retail, so it's available here at the show. We have just sent out the last stretch goals and so on, so I spent the last week in a storage room packing away boxes and sending them to the backers now. So they will soon have everything, including the Kickstarter goals. But they got the game already in May, so at least that is fulfilled. And it's a family-friendly game. You play thieves in different museums, and you want to get away with as much loot as possible, basically.
Is it a quick game or is it from the time span?
It's a quick game. It takes between, I would say, 20 to 30 minutes to play around. So it's fairly quick. And you also try to beat the clock because you draw cards. Every thief draw a card each turn, and there can be good things that you find that you can help them, like lures and special tricks and so on to avoid the guards. But there's also clocks. So once you've drawn a certain amount of clocks, 5 clocks usually for 4 players, then the time runs out and everybody must rush out of the museum basically. So yeah.
Okay. So, but you also have 2 other things, because the last one is still in development,
Yes, so let's start with Miremarsh. It's a game in which you play as few of a tribe of little evil goblins vying to becoming a goblin king. To become a goblin king, you will need to prove yourself by completing one of evil quests, like killing last unicorn, looting adventurer's camp, or stealing a baby, because goblins, right? To do that, you will explore very dangerous swamp, and some of you will die, but it's all right.
It's also a competitive game. You don't work together.
No, it's intensively competitive game. There is a mechanic that allows you to make life harder for your competitors by sending a swamp monster after them every time they make some noise. The core mechanic of the game is dice rolling, and obviously with the best dice come the most dangerous sides of it. So, yep.
When I look into this box, there are many pieces, so I guess this is a little bit more for advanced players. Or what do you say? It's more tactical? Is it more luck, or?
Well, there is a mix of push your luck and tactical playing. There is hard to have a proper strategy throughout because so much depends on luck. But yeah, definitely there is element of planning involved. The difficulty level, I would set it somewhere like low middle. So you can play it with 10-year-old, no problem. They just need to be into the goblins, really. But I played it a lot with my gaming group, and yeah, it just gets really intense with proper tactical players.
Okay. This is available now, or?
Right now, it's on our late pledges. Back-a-kit is open until late next month, and yeah, you can still get it.
specials from the campaign, like the Undermire expansion, the Monster expansion. So for your viewers that might like RPGs and so on, they can get great variety of monsters from the Monsters expansion. So all that stuff is available on BackKit at the moment. So yeah.
So do you plan some expansions for this as well, or you say it's this is the final thing for now, but there are a few ideas we have?
Well, let's put it like this. For this specific game, expansions already happened in the Kickstarter. But we must say we get attached to our goblins, and there might be more goblins coming next year. But that's...
future talk.
Future targets, yes. Okay. Right now we just want to get those goblins out.
Okay. So, and the third one, this is... okay, maybe I... Yeah. So, what is in this strange-looking box?
It's Tenfold Dungeon. So, Tenfold Dungeon is not game as such. It's more of a terrain set to go with your favorite role-playing game, or your dungeon crawl, or your skirmish game. If you're like me, it's going to be for D&D, but it's not exclusively for that. The charm of it is going to be in this box, which fits in a tote bag. You get over a meter square of dungeon, or in this case, castle terrain. And
so this is all inside, and it's
yeah. So, and the fun part comes with the way you can combine them and alter the layout and create endless variation of layouts. Because the door, sorry, I just need to get it. Yeah, table would be.
Okay, so you connect them, put the door, and has.
Yeah. So there is a lot of corridors, various rooms. There will be different flavors they come in. All your classic dungeon crawling stuff. So, Grim Castle, Dungeons and Sewers, town with a big inn because necessary elements. And yeah, so this is like your bare bones version. We might be already working on furnishing the dungeon, but yeah, this is hopefully coming to Kickstarter early next year.
Okay. So this is something we could look out for and hopefully bag it, because I think it's a neat thing that you have all this in this box.
Yeah. It's called Tenfold because for the reason there is 10 dungeon rooms in there. So there's the big rooms, 2 of, there is middle rooms, and then there's corridors and everything. And then, of course, it's all painted and nicely made like that, so you get the immersion. And we wanted walls on there because that deepens the immersion, because people might have very nice miniatures and so on, but, you know, everything is flat all the time. So we want people to be able to populate a dungeon and make it look nice in an affordable way. Yeah. In a storable, you can store it and you can afford it. That's the trick. So this is coming on Kickstarter in January, we hope. So keep on watch out for Tenfold Dungeon there.
While we are about storage, also there is a lot of space inside. So if you're packing for your D&D night, all your minis will fit here, some of your monsters, and it's just, yeah, really neat.
Okay. So probably I can pack all my miniatures, monsters, dice in, wrap it up, and take it to my game night.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I wish you luck with it, because I think it's a very neat idea, and I hope it gets founded very quickly.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so, because I know this is a thing that we are, well, why I am making it is because I need it, and I need it yesterday. And so my friends who are GMing, so hopefully, I think as long as the people who need it hear about it, they will want it.
Okay, we will spread the word, and yeah, I think we will look out for you next year on Spiel.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah. Is it your first time here or?
Us Room 17.
Yeah, us Room 17. Me and Rickard, all the colleagues that's here today, was here last year and just were doing meetings. This year we brought Anka with us, and next year we will be in a stand together with the Ninja guys and Joaquin there, and we'll have all our nice stuff with us and hopefully have a big presence in there. So with Miremarsh, Museum Rush, and of course Tenfold Dungeons and all the products around that.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for the interview, and good luck with the Kickstarter and your products.
Cheers.